Unlock and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be answering 5 common questions I get asked as a colorblind person. If you or someone you know is colorblind, then if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment down below, that would be great because I feel that this disability or deficiency is often overlooked in society, and that's why I'm doing this video. Because let's face it, if you're colorblind, then chances are you often get these questions as well. Did you know 1 in 12 men, or 8%, are colorblind? And 1 in 200 women, or 0.5% in this world, are colorblind. That's because of differences in chromosomes. But still, that's a bit shocking, right? But yet, it's not societal norm to tell people that you're colorblind. Question number 1. How do you drive? What do you see when you look at traffic lights? How do you tell whether to go or stop? This is my biggest pet peeve of a question. This is my only pet peeve, by the way. It's because if you think about it logically, there's 3 lights or 3 circles, or I don't know if other countries do different things, but in North America, it's generally 3 circles that are all in the same order. Forever, it's always the same order. Even if I was brand new to driving, if I saw a light turn a certain color and cars started going, then I would learn there and then that would mean go, even if I couldn't see green. Second of all, I can see colors, remember? I can see colors, just not the same way you can see colors. So I can still see the red, the green, the yellow. I can't speak on behalf of all colorblind people, but my colorblindness isn't that mild, it's quite moderate. So question number 2, what color is that? What color is this? People like to ask me what color things are because they're curious what I may answer. Contrary to the previous question, I really like this question because it's sort of a curiosity test or game, if you will, that I can play along with and I can actually challenge myself. Now, most of the time, my answer is both accurate and without hesitation. I can usually answer what color is that pretty easily. The reason I think that's the case is because people tend to underestimate my color blindness and ask me something very simple. If the color conforms to a very standard color of the rainbow, then I can usually tell what color it is. But if it's something ambiguous, then that's where it gets confusing for both me and the person asking the question. Why? Well, when somebody asks me what color it is and it's not obvious to me, I will have a hard time figuring out the color. But that doesn't mean that I can't figure it out. Most of the time I still get it right, but I need about a minute or 2 minutes through process of elimination to try to guesstimate or triangulate what the color is. Whereas I understand from a non-colorblind person's perspective, it's, oh yeah, that's the color. But to me, it's very hard to figure out sometimes. So let me give you an example. I have a Sharpie here, or one of these dry erase pens. This, I don't know if you can see this, is clearly blue to me. Let me know in the comments if that's wrong though. And then, so this is obvious, but then we have this tissue box here, right? And I like some of these colors inside here. I mean, my initial reaction would be that it's blue, but I'm not so sure. I would have to really guess, if you will. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. Question number 3, how do you shop for clothes? So here's what I have to say about this. In my opinion, fashion sense does not equate to your ability to see color. I feel that growing up, I've always had a passion for shopping, for fashion, for getting on top of the latest trends and styles, and that's a personality that I have. And that has not stopped me from buying clothes that I feel look good and other people have commented look good as well. And as a normal guy, I just shop at normal stores, buying normal clothes, and I don't think there's really room for error there. I mean, I wear jeans on the bottom and usually dark colored t-shirts or sweaters on top. And so as a normal guy, there really isn't that much room for error. Question number 4, how has color blindness affected your career or school? Well, starting with grade school, I used to have to color different things. I'm not sure if you had to as well, but for example, in geography class, we would have to color oceans and mountains or even flags. And then in university, I had to do PowerPoint presentations, which had a number of graphs and charts. And finally, in my business career in the world, I've had to do a number of presentations as well, but my main job is to take data and to build graphs and charts with them. So all of these experiences require some degree of aptitude in terms of color. I remember one time in high school, I colored the ocean purple and all my friends laughed at me. I didn't feel embarrassed. I felt it was really fun that I was able to share that experience with all my friends and the teacher and myself. And we all learned something new. I'm able to overcome this by, one, being fortunate enough to always have friends and coworkers point me in the right direction. I'll always just ask them, hey, what color should I use for this? They'll point me to the right color. If it's something very strict, like in certain companies that I work for, there's a template that you have to conform to, and that includes specific colors. For those, that's not a big deal because I can just steal the HTML code. That's right, every color, if you didn't know, has a code attached to it, and you can simply just steal the code and paste it into whatever you're doing, and it will also be that color. Question number 5, do you get offended? The answer is no, except for that pet peeve in question number 1, where traffic lights are in order. I usually don't get offended. In fact, I've came to embrace this disability all throughout my life, ever since I was young. The reason why is because I think that it's important to view everything, including anything that you might be deficient or disabled in a positive light. If you go through life and every time somebody makes a comment or judgment about whatever you may be lacking that you can't really control yourself, and you get hurt, then you're only just hurting yourself time after time. Instead, I've came to embrace this and share this with those around me, and I've had fun doing it. I don't think anyone who makes a comment about my color deficiency is ill-mannered or trying to hurt me, and I treat that as an opportunity to connect with whoever it is that I may be connecting with. I've had a lot of experiences sharing this disability with teachers, employers, bosses, and we've all had fun talking about this over, say, a lunch or a water cooler discussion, and it's been great. As a colorblind person, I still see color. I just don't see color the way you would normally see color. Sometimes it's very challenging for me to tell what color certain things are, but I'll eventually get there, and I can still see different shades of color, so it doesn't really affect me too much in life. Although sometimes I do wonder, when I'm going for walks or hikes with friends, and I see the supposedly really beautiful nature that everybody comments about, the mountains, the oceans, the skies, I sometimes wonder how beautiful it would look like if I could actually see the colors. Because to me, I don't really see the beauty in nature that much. I mean, it looks great, but when people comment, oh, the landscape is so beautiful, it's a nice day, I don't really get it, to be honest, because to me, trees are green, the sky is blue, the ocean's blue, everything just looks like it should be and nothing special. So I really hope that there is a day that I can see those colors so I can see how beautiful the world truly is. With that in mind, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you've made it to the end of this video. I made this video to share what it feels like to be colorblind to mostly non-colorblind people. And so I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So what I thought I'd do as a bonus is to test my colorblindness with you so that you can see what it feels like to be me. So imagine you're a friend of mine. I literally bought these bag holders from a store called Daiso a few days ago. Daiso is a Japanese dollar store, if you will. I don't know if you have a Daiso near you. I heard there's 100 locations or so in the US. But anyway, this is a real life example. I swear I have not asked a single friend or family member what colors these are. These aren't obvious colors to me, so I will show you what I think these colors are. Let me know in the comments what you think. If I'm wrong, what color you think these are. That would help me a lot. So first up, we have this one. I hope you can see this. So to me, this one looks a little pink or gray. I'm gonna say pink. Let me know if I'm wrong. So we have a second one here. So to me, this one looks a little orange and green-ish. And remember, as a colorblind, color deficient person, I can only determine to a certain degree what color it might be according to a regular rainbow color. I don't understand these ambiguous like tan or turquoise. I don't know what those are. That just doesn't click in my brain. But this looks green-ish to me. Okay, kind of, I would say green. So with that, thanks for watching.